Hello, my name is Tom Hegna. We're going to focus on retirement today. Look, I've written 4 books on retirement, and I would tell you I'm a reluctant author. I never want to write a book. I didn't dream of writing a book. Wasn't on my bucket list. So why to write a book? Well, here's why. Because right now, if you were to talk to 50 different financial advisors and ask this very simple question, how should I retire? You know what you're going to get? You're going to get 50 different opinions of what you ought to do. Well, isn't that interesting? See, retirement's been studied in depth by PhDs all over the world. People like Dr. David Babel of Wharton, Dr. Moshe Milevsky of Toronto, Dr. Menachem Yaari of Israel, most recently, Dr. Robert C. Merton, a Nobel Prize winner who was just published in the Harvard Business Review. Well, guess what? I've read their research. And you know what the research says? There are not 50 optimal ways to retire. There's really one optimal way to retire, and that's not my opinion. It's based on mathematical, scientific, and economic facts. So what I'm not going to do is share with you a bunch of my opinions. What I am going to do is lay out the math and science behind a successful retirement. I want to show each one of you how you should retire. Now, whether you choose to do that or not is completely up to you. But I do want you to know I sell no financial products whatsoever. I don't work for any one company. I get hired by most of the Fortune 500 insurance and investment companies to do 2 things. Number 1, to train their financial professionals, and number 2, to do public seminars. Now, I do talk about financial products. You know why? Because math and science requires that you put certain products in your portfolio to remove certain risks. What I want you to understand is that the distribution phase of retirement is very different than the accumulation phase of retirement. And if you've been dealing with the same stockbroker for 30 or 40 years and you think you're just going to cruise to retirement taking money out of that portfolio, I am here to tell you, you will be sadly disappointed. That is not how a successful retirement works. I've studied retirement for over 30 years, and I found this about retirement. Retirement is not about the stock market, it is not about the bond market, and it's not about real estate. A successful retirement really has 2 key components. Number 1, increasing income for the rest of your life, and number 2, risk management. So let me give you 4 simple steps that I think can help you have a happy and successful retirement. Step number 1, you want to cover your basic living expenses with guaranteed lifetime income. So the first thing is you want to really figure out how much money do you need to live your normal retirement. That should be covered with guaranteed lifetime income. Now there are 3 sources of guaranteed lifetime income. The first source is Social Security. That counts. The second source is a pension. That counts. But whatever you're short, you should go out and buy a lifetime income annuity to make sure that at least your basic living expenses are covered with guaranteed lifetime income. Step number 2, you want to optimize the rest of your portfolio to protect yourself against inflation. See, guaranteed income is wonderful, but sometimes it does not come with inflation protection. So there are several ways you can protect yourself from inflation. Number 1, you can put together a portfolio that would include stocks, mutual funds, real estate. You can build a portfolio that if we get inflation, the portfolio can go up and you can increase your income. Or you can do what I've done. I bought guaranteed lifetime income that will kick in when I turn age 60. But I bought even more that kicks in when I turn age 65. I bought even more that kicks in when I turn age 70. I bought even more that kicks in when I turn age 75. So I have laddered guaranteed income for the rest of my life to ensure I will have increasing income for the rest of my life. Step number 3, you must have a plan for long-term care. No retirement plan is complete without a plan for long-term care. So I really hope you buy long-term care insurance, but if you don't, I hope you buy a life insurance policy with a long-term care rider or an annuity with a long-term care rider. Any plan is better than no plan, but you gotta have a plan for long-term care. And step number 4, the most efficient way to pass wealth to your family, your children, your grandchildren, your charities is with life insurance. Look, I get people all the time to say, Tom, life insurance has nothing to do with retirement. No. Life insurance has everything to do with retirement. Do you understand? It's a life insurance that you bring into retirement that gives you the license to spend your money.